Hello and welcome. It is Monday and we have a Mercury square Uranus. And that Mercury square Uranus is going to be with us all week. And Uranus is about unexpected things. And Mercury is going to be stationary going retrograde in Aquarius. So they're both going to be on each other for some time. And this is about crazy random things happening, and I feel like it's a disconnect and surrender, allowing ourselves to surrender. And because we are trying to fix things up. In my journey club, and I think it's week 7, and I talk about depression, and we talk about that we're always wanting to fix. As humans, we want to fix it. We want to make sure everything's better. We want to fix this. We want to find a better way of doing something. And this is a time of saying that we really have to see what we have. This is what we have. This is what we have to work with. And know that it is okay. It is okay that that we're working on this. It's okay that we don't have to just do it and get out. And that's, with the Chiron in Aries, it's like, I got to fix this. I got to get out there. Let's do it. We can do this all. But this is when, and even with Capricorn's really, I need to know all my steps. I need to know how to do everything. And that's my cat. Patience, disconnect, disconnect, figure out. This is about figuring out when we have things show up, more will come. It is also honoring our past, honoring where we have come from. And the last 2 years have been crazy. And we are now really trying to wanting just to we want to move on. It's great. Let's just do it. But there's just so many complicated things. And we don't want to overcomplicate anything more than what it is. So it's very simple techniques, very simple of getting up, of doing our gratitudes, of connecting with our own selves, putting our hands on our heart. This is, you're going to feel, you might be feeling, inflated in an overinflated world. And we got to look at the place. We got to look at what is. And this is healing action. This is coming into a healing action. And accepting the things that are not, that aren't working right now. And surrender. This is a huge time in surrendering and allowing what is. That is, my cat. As soon as I got on here. Okay. We got a jumper card. 1 second as I go down and pick it up. We got the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles, I look at that as sort of the maverick, as the person or even the energy of pushing ahead and going forward. But he also knows, he's the earth, right? So knowing when to let things sleep, let things lie. Because we can't, right now we're January, middle of winter here. Am I going to go out and start digging up the ground and planting seeds in the ground? Well, no, it's not the time to do that. It's the time to allow for the moisture of the snow to go into the ground. This isn't the time for sowing the seeds. This is what in my shamanic practice, we always called it the dream time. This is the time to slow down. This is the time to really get us to look at things and, not to overcomplicate. Not to overcomplicate things, making it, bringing in the simplicity of it all. And that's where we will rise up. This is a rising up. The trumpets are sounding. We will rise up. But it is going with that flow with the divine, that Christ consciousness energy. And I've been talking about that for a little bit. You know, that light that comes in that says, come with me. We're going to be okay. And allow ourselves to go into the simple code of the divine and not overdo things and not overdo what, like pushing it, like being in the middle of the storm and trying to, oh, we can go here, we can go there, instead of saying, okay, you know what? We got a course right now, and we got to trust this is the direction that we need to go into. And in doing that, oh, that Chariot card comes in. And the Chariot card, it says, yeah, you got to take that time. Maybe there's still things that you need to figure out. The Chariot, looks at, and for me, sometimes the Chariot can be very, can be a difficult card, because I have to look at it and say, all right, I have to surrender, because I'm not in control. Look at, he doesn't have the reins. This is really looking at, I need to trust. I got that breastplate on. I know I'm protected. I need to rejoice in what is going on in my life at this time, and not overcomplicate things. And in whatever direction that I'm being led, I need to trust that, I got the wind on my sails and things are going forward, and not to push things. And the overall of it all is looking at your passion, the passion of it. Here comes the passion. Here comes that Knight of Wands. And he's the guy who comes in, he's very suave, and he just knows things, and he's very passionate about things. He just wants to come in and enjoy. It's enjoying in that passion, enjoying in, when you're eating this meal, you're enjoying the bite of everything, right? And allowing yourselves and your taste buds to really bite into what is going on right now, and enjoying the flavors of it, and taking that time to not overdo. And we don't need to figure it all out. We can sit back and enjoy the passion of what we want to create at this time, and rejoice in what we have accomplished. Rejoice in what we do. I rejoicing that I'm getting more of a handle on my astrology. Enjoy, that I do the tarots. Enjoy that I'm teaching my fairy class tonight. It is in that of, that priority are things that are working, and stepping forward in what is working. So have a blessed Monday, everybody. Step into that passion of what is working, surrender, and keep a notepad with you. Crazy ideas are going to come in with that Uranus squaring Mercury's communication. And, they are the higher and lower octave of each other. This is, information can suddenly come in, and it's going to give us that ability to look at where we need to pivot in our lives. Have a blessed one, everybody, and we'll talk to you soon. If you want to connect with me, definitely go to thegurumama.com and book a consultation. We also have classes coming up, fairy classes tonight. We have tarot classes coming up in March. We have an angel alchemy class also coming up at the end of January. So get a hold of me and check it out on thegurumama.com, and let's connect. Blessed be everybody. Bye-bye.